Good evening to you. I'm Danilo Evangelista, and welcome to our tropical weather video for today, June 13th, 2024. It's a Thursday. I'm going to make this video really short. I just want to talk about the fact that El Nino now is officially declared over by the NOAA. They just declared today that we're now in ENSO neutral conditions. Plus, we'll really quickly take a look at 90L. So let's quickly get started and go over everything we got to go over quick. National Weather Service Climate Prediction Center tweeting today that ENSO neutral conditions are now present, and they also state La Nina in turn is then favored to develop by the July to September period and will probably persist into the northern hemisphere winter. All things obviously that we expected to happen this year, everything that was indicated by the climate models, and now you could actually see it play out in terms of forecasts within the next 1 to 2 months even. They claim once again by July, August, September will be in La Nina chances, with La Nina with the chances being over 65% that La Nina conditions will be present. This is basically what that map means. And then you can see by all of these blue bars then representing that we will probably be in La Nina all the way into next winter, something that is expected and we've been talking about for the last several months that would set up as we head into this hurricane season. We could take a look at the SOI as well, and I'll show you. If you actually look over the last several days, yes, we have seen a little bit of a tanking of the 30-day average for the SOI and the 90-day average as well. We're still in the negatives territory. We've been in the negatives on the SOI. We've not yet tanked fully positive in the 90-day average yet, but not really sure, in my opinion, if the SOI matters as much now, besides the fact that the daily contribution we're still seeing, at least recently, positive. And there has been a recent stalling, I guess, of rapid progression towards La Nina, but the foundation is still there. And I'll just really quickly show you on the sea surface temperature anomaly map, you could see the cold beginning to develop in the Pacific. So the general background state is there. There's also a lot of cold below the surface that is yet to make its way to the surface and eventually move westward. Yes, move westward. Trying to get my sense of direction right along the equatorial Pacific, and will eventually within the next several months see a full-blown La Nina. Definitely trust me in that. Then that's probably what's going to happen. And then in the meanwhile, very warm Atlantic, very warm sea surface temperature anomalies that are stretching out all the way from the subtropics down into the MDR, back into the Caribbean and into the Gulf. It is setting up for, once again, a very active hurricane season, it seems like, and all the puzzle pieces are falling into place exactly the way we thought they would, heading into the season all the way back from the winter. Really quickly though, shifting gears to our current concerns in the Atlantic right now, we have Invest 90L, which is only a small area of disturbed weather, only a 20% chance expected over the next several days. And I'll show you on satellite right now, it is very disorganized. And then but really quickly, we also have our 40% chance in the Bay of Campeche, and also in the Eastern Pacific as well. These are kind of dual related systems as part of our Central American gyre system, but the Eastern Pacific area only has a 20% chance. And I'll show you on satellite, Invest 90L, only a low chance because I'm not really sure it's going to develop into much. You can see lots of wind shear associated along the system. There's also convective activity that is very much spread out and not organized over one central area like we would like, but like we would like to see it. And this is really not going to have that much time, only 1 or 2 more days before it begins to interact with the trough right here to the north, and that'll probably turn it cold core, and we'll probably see it become an extratropical system. And then next, our concern will be laid in the general Bay of Campeche, Central America region, where we'll then begin to watch for potentially, that's when we'll probably get Alberto to actually develop in the Atlantic Basin, and that's when we'll probably get our first named storm. And also the Eastern Pacific as well is an area of concern. You could also see convection already starting to blow up as well over portions of Central America. It just depends over the next several days. Does this actually get into the Bay of Campeche over waters and concentrate enough that it'll develop? With that being said, though, I'm just going to end it off here. Really quickly, not really that much else to talk about at the moment. I will definitely have a full-length video tomorrow. I just wanted to do this really quickly. I also really wanted to do this quickly because it was pretty late. Usually I don't post at 8, almost 9 o'clock at night, so that's why I wanted to do it quickly, but I still wanted to get a video out to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, obviously encourage you as always to like, comment, subscribe, share with family and friends as well. If you have any questions, shoot them in the comments. I'll try to respond. With that being said, have a safe evening. Have a blessed one as well. Stay safe. Peace, love, and kindness to you all. And we will talk again tomorrow.